Hello Spooners, welcome to a very long media I consumed video. This is the media I consumed on the 9th. Spoiler warning for some things. Probably nothing that you'll actually care about. Anyway, I'm the Lovely Keith Spoon. This is the Lovely Keith Spoon channel. Here we look at the media. Well, I look at the media. You fucking maybe watch the video. I can't control you. Basically, it's the morning and I look at what I've watched, read, experienced and listened to yesterday. Let's start off with the music. So, in the shower. I don't know, I always point that out. It's not really relevant, it doesn't change the song. I listened to Anthems for Doomed Youth, Iceman, both by Libertines, and then Crazy in Love by Beyonce featuring Jay-Z, bangers. I then listened to No Geography by the Chemical Brothers, the whole album. I should point out, Anthems for Doomed Youth, the song, not the whole album. Anyway, here's what I thought of that album. I just listened to, it's called No Geography by the Chemical Brothers. Yeah, it was alright. First song was good, I liked the bass line, and there was another song in there which I also liked. I gave it 2 out of 10, 20%. It was alright, not as good as I wanted it to be. But the first song, as I said, was good, but you know, what can I say? Not for me. Anyway, what else have I got to say about the media I'm consuming today, but tomorrow? Isn't that weird? I then listened to the Welcome to the Scene album by Gurn Victim. Again, maybe my 4th, 5th listen to. It's fucking great. They play a major role in the rest of this video. I love the Colchester punk scene. It's very fun. We have good bands over here. Then I listened to, while drumming, I could just put this all to, from today I'm just going to put the song section in songs. So I'm like, anyway, I listened to, I drummed, we've got a bigger problem now. Holiday in Cambodia, Kill the Poor, and Nazi Punks, Fuck Off, all by the Dead Kennedys. I really like that band. Anyway, let's go on to the books. I read chapter 50 of Dice Man. What happened? I don't really know. He's gone mad as fuck. I think someone died doing the dice games, and he's a bit sad. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at the film. So I want to preface this with saying I'm not a film bro. I'm not a big fucking pretentious wanker when it comes to cinema. However, there's no proof, but there's certain. I have a big watch list on Letterboxd. I put loads of the big lists, like top 250 horror, animated, billion, and the top 250 narrative features, all the big lists on Letterboxd, put them in my watch list. I had loads. My watch list is like 3,000 films. So, and that's excluding the 1,000 film plus the 1,100 film, 1,200 film list I have with the lovely Katie. Anyway, I pressed shuffle. I then Google picked me a random number. I watched Yugetsu, a Japanese film from 1953, black and white. Had to read subtitles. And here's what I thought of said movie. Hello, so I've just watched the Japanese film Getsu. It was alright. It's one of those, it was from 1953 in Japanese, in black and white. So it's an artier film, but no idea how it's got an average Letterboxd rating of 4.3. I gave it 3 out of 5. Basically, these two lads go off to a different place during a civil war. One wants to become a samurai, and then the other one wants to just sell money. And I think he falls in love with a ghost woman. I couldn't care. And then they come back and it's all a bit shit. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend. I'm never going to watch it again. It's in the top, I think it's 207 on Letterboxd in the top 250, but God knows how that happened. Yeah, I give it 3 out of 5. Let's see who else I've done. Aren't I fun? Also, I watched YouTube. I watched WWE's 2026 Creative Shake-Up AEW Dynamite Review Wrestle Talk podcast. I do like the Wrestle Talk boys. I thought it was very good, talking about WWE's a bit boring now, isn't it? Maybe they need to do mad shit, which they fucking did yesterday. I was busy last night, you'll find out later. And I'd much rather have done what I did than sit home and watch SmackDown. But the one time they do something interesting on SmackDown, I'm fucking in a time zone that I'm fucking acceptable for. I'm busy. Fuck you, WWE. I then watched many music videos. I watched We've Got a Bigger Problem Now in studio Dead Kennedy's video. I then watched Dead Kennedy's Knights of Punk's Fuck Off in studio. I watched Gurn Victims Friday Mockery video. I watched the Meth's Broken Britain, Broken Brains video. I then watched like a 40-second video. Dead Kennedy's Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables cover story. It was interesting. I then watched a Kill the Poor fan video by KV2BR02B. I then watched an Atomic Video Jukebox video for also Kill the Poor, apparently. No, that one was for Viva Las Vegas. And then I watched Killing in the Name of live in 1993. The video I used to learn that song on the drums. Very good YouTube videos for the most part. Look at the TV I can see. So yes, there was trailers yesterday. No, I've not seen it. Yes, I'm probably going to watch it today or tomorrow. But I did start Peacemaker, Season 1, Episode 1, A Whole New World, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Here's me talking about it directly after.
Watched Episode 1, Season 1 of Peacemaker. Very, very happy with that. I'm going to enjoy this show, I believe. It pretty much picks off just after Suicide Squad, and it shows you Peacemaker's character. He's very funny. It's just a lot of fun. A fun little hour. Very good. I mean, yeah. The first episode of a TV show is very good. But yeah, I'll be watching all of this. Thank God for that. Well, I was going to watch anyway, even if I didn't like it, because I want to be one of the people that watch everything DCU related. So, got to, Peacemaker. Anyway, but yeah, very good. I would recommend that episode of television.
Yeah, it's very fun. I like John Cena. You can't see him. Now let's look at the live entertainment I consumed yesterday. I went to the Gurn Victim show at Three Wise Monkeys, the album release party, and I had a great fucking time. Aspals is a lethal alcohol. If you're used to Strongbow and then you start drinking Aspals, it tastes broadly it's not tasted worse. It's just 1% more. So after every pint, you're 1% more drunk. So that's fun. And here's me in 3 videos because I kept forgetting to say things. Yeah.
Hello, Spooners. I am back from the Gurn Victim concert, the gig. I've had a couple. Isn't that fun? Blue wristbands. God, I love it. Three Wise Monkeys Colchester is where I saw them. I'm going to try my hardest right now to give a rundown of the gig. First of all, me and my dad, who I go to most gigs with because he's up for it, had a good time. In the cab home, Black Panther cab, shout out, £8.50 from the middle of the city centre to where we live. Goats. Had a good time. A lot of fun. So first band was called Butterfly Handshake, and they were very good. I personally would say they're like an emo hardcore band. Not like emo like My Chemical Romance, emo like fucking American Football, Jawbreaker style. Very fun. Dad said personally he saw them as like a loud, quiet Pixies type. I said more like Smashing Pumpkins, but he said, oh. Then was the second band, who were called Destroy the Idols. I think they were fine. Not to my personal taste, but very good musically. They were very much like NoFX. So however much skate punk / NoFX you can take would be how much I would recommend that band do. Third band on ska punk band. When me and Dad saw there was a guy with a trombone, a guy in dungarees, and the man in dungarees had his guitar up to his fucking mouth, we thought, oh, this can go one of two ways. And it went the good way. They were so much fun. They were called... They had a funny name. It was like... Honkastorus or something. I'll tell you what it is. Hominicus doricus or something like that. And they were so much fun. They did a ska punk cover of the Queens of the Stone Age. No One Knows, which was excellent. They did a ska. They just did a ska set, a ska punk set. It was excellent. They did Time Bomb by Rancid, which was fucking excellent. And then they finished the set with Mizerlu, which was fun as well. Then was the main event, Gurn Victim, a band I very much like. Sadly, as I saw, they only have white t-shirts and I couldn't see any patches. But if Gurn Victim are watching this, please just tell me you have a black t-shirt or patches on the way, because I will eat them up. They did their whole album, Welcome to the Scene. Great album, which I already listened to today, as I've definitely said by now. That they did a song off one of their EPs, and then they did Bite It You Scum by Gigi Allen. I think Gurn Victim might go places, you know. You heard it here. You heard it first here. Yeah, great stage presence. Just chaos. Great. It was so much fun. To explain how fun it is, they didn't have like a set list set down, but they started selling CDs today of their album, and lead singer, I can't remember his stage name, but I'm pretty sure he was referred to as Will at some point. Yes, someone in Destroy the Idols called him Will, so that's his real name. Sorry if I've doxed you. I can't remember his name. That's going to piss me off. Anyway, was using their CD. So, oh, we got a CD, guys, come buy our CD. It's like 10 hours ago or whatever. But he was using it as a set list because they did it was an album release party. So they did the whole album, front to back, then a song off an EP, and then Gigi Allen. Very, very much good. Highly recommend. To see if Gurn Victim come to your town, see them, please. They're very good. They're from Colchester, and I personally believe they have 2 or 3 songs which objectively could just be punk classics. So that them being Welcome to the Scene, Out of Colchester, my mind's gone blank, I've forgotten a song. Welcome to the Scene, Out of Colchester. Oh my god. Then they also have Fags, Kebabs and Slags, but there's another one. Oh my god. This is the drunk. Oh my god, this has been 5 minutes. Fucking hell. 6, Jesus. I'm going to remember this last one, then I'm going to cut you back to sober Dylan. Fags, Kebabs and Slags. Welcome to the Scene. The Colchester song. So you said Juice is also good, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. I can't remember. But their whole album's fucking excellent. Fags, Kebabs and Slags. Welcome to the Scene, Out of Colchester. Because there's the Oi songs, Fags, Kebabs and Slags. Colchester. This is really fucking pissing me off. I can't remember. Anyway, I spent a minute trying to remember. I'm not editing this. Future you will not edit this. I'm going to check what it's called and I'll be back 1 sec. Yeah, it's called Friday Mockery. It's literally my favourite song by them. Wow. Aspels is it's a whole percent stronger than Strongbow, so. Also, I didn't even check the fucking... I was going to check the ska band's name. The ska band were called Honkus Rompers. Anyway, this has been my longish review of the Gurn Victim gig I saw at the Three Wise Monkeys on the, 9th of Jan? Feels about right. Yeah, 9th of Jan. Unless I'm wrong, then you'll be confused. And thank you. Sorry for this drunken ramble, future Dylan. Anyway, go and support your local live punk scene, or any scene. Just listen to live music. The smaller the band, the better. That is the Keith Spoon message.
Wow, what a man. Anyway, thank you for watching this Media I Consumed video. I've been the lovely, lovely Keith Spoon. It's longer, so hopefully you've stuck around. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and go and support your local scene. Owen can see him.